Now we're live.
What's happening, crew?
Yes, sir. All right. It's a little far from me. Uh, it's cool. I got it on my phone.
Think I'm snug.
Go ahead, bro.
Hmm?
Shit, go ahead, bro.
You want-
I'm cool. All right. My phone. Three. Let me see. Got that. Um, cool. Oh, spaces. So should have did this first. All right. One Piece 1040 review. All right. You ready?
Mhm.
Okay. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Iceberg Slim, aka Coach Don, and today I'm here with my guy.
It's Trader Pro, man.
Hey, and when it's another One Piece holiday,
Another great week.
man,
Great content.
every Thursday,
Grade A.
I wake up.
Top tier.
Actually, I don't go to sleep. I
New
stay up.
level content.
I stay up all night just for it to drop. Every Thursday is a holiday for me. One Piece holiday. I get so excited because Oda gives us that amazing golden art, and I look forward to it every week. Today, we got chapter 1040.
Older the type. Older the type of nigga to pull a fine bitch from prison. Cause this pen game is crazy.
Hey, y'all been
This
jumping like
pen
a clumsy
game.
king.
This pen game
Oh,
is crazy.
we're gonna first start off by jumping in with this cover art because this was super dope. Looked like this is part two from the last chapter. I don't know if you noticed this, but it had Big Mom's book having Sanji's siblings in it.
Oh yeah.
I thought this was super dope, and the fact that he went back to this twice, back to back, makes me feel like something's coming later in the future with these people, with these two. I don't know about his sister, but whatever it is, I'm looking forward to it because Oda always like to drop those little hints in the cover art. So I fuck with him for that. But yeah, hey, this ain't what y'all came to see. We came to talk about the real stuff.
The real shit. The serious shit. Cause One Piece ain't
I
playing
hate
no
this
more.
website so much.
The
Um,
way I was flipping through the pages, I was just tapping a number and then picking a page number.
hmm. It's crazy because it don't happen that much on a laptop. Um,
That's what I was doing on the phone.
that's cool. That's cool. I can get a lot quicker back on here.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, jumping right into it. Very first panel, back at the fight, Big Mom versus Kid in Law. A lot of people thought the fight was going to be over last chapter. I was on the fence about it.
He pulled out that Glock at the end.
Hey, um,
He pulled out the glizzy.
I think that man, what to say? I think that it's really important to notice that Kid's final blast didn't give the kill shot to Big Mom like a lot of people thought it would. Um, I do want to say for the record, I know that shit hurt. I know that shit hurt. So I don't want to like make it seem like Kid's final blow is weak or anything because I definitely think it's the strongest attack in his arsenal. What's it, damned punk or something like that. Um, but it didn't do as much damage as it looked like it did at the end of the last chapter. I know Big Mom started saying that it tickled. Personally,
she was fronting.
I think so too, and I think that we get a really good glimpse of just how desperate Big Mom got for the first time ever because we've never seen. Well, I'll say we haven't seen her use her fruit in a really long time, right? So I think it showed how desperate, how far pushed to her limits that Kid and Law just got Big Mom for her to even resort to this fruit, this big bluff of saying, okay, now you brats think you strong, but I'm gonna tell you this: after this weak ass attack that you're doing that's tickling me,
Mhm.
I'm gonna give y'all the choice: 50 years of your life or be my slave, which was new because we didn't even know that her fruit gave terms like that. I thought it was truly life, or what is it, life or death? What she usually say.
I think so.
Um, but apparently she can put like conditions around her fruit as well, which is different. I had no clue. And we saw that that scared the shit out of all the beast pirates and nobody else around. Because as soon as they saw that, hey, they burned out. Um, it's crazy though because even reading through the panels, this was a pretty good ass bluff. Because I'm not gonna, I didn't
I thought you was really like gonna do it like
Hey, she made it seem like that hoe wasn't hurting her at all. Like kids attack was just lightweight. Um, but I think that man, because yeah, they had everybody just screaming, running, afraid of Big Mom after she said the life for slave deal. People just dropping out like flies left and right, especially Kaido's Beast Pirates. I think that's a really bad look for the Beast Pirates. But I mean, hey, it's Big Mom. I get it. I would be afraid too. I mean, I'm just a lowly C ranked pirate
they beast pirate
type shit.
nigga confused.
But hey, real shit. To be honest, I think that this scene, this panel, this chapter, Oda did a great job of displaying. You don't go and try to kill Big Mom if you're afraid of Big Mom. That shit's not gonna work. That shit's not gonna fly. And by doing that, by showing us this, by showing us how desperate Big Mom got in that situation, really showed us what we already knew about Kid and Law, that they were ready to face this feat, to overcome Big Mom, this Yonko.
If they had the opportunity, they wasn't gonna fold.
Exactly. 'Cause I feel like a lot of us knew, like even before going into this fight, there's certain things that Big Mom can do, there's certain things that she's known for, but how can those things affect other people that she's fighting? Law, Kid, Kaido, Luffy, we all know those pirates, they're not afraid of Big Mom. So one of her greatest strengths isn't really an asset to her in that type of fight. Whether that be 1v1, 2v1, it's not gonna work. Um, but I'm really glad that they showed us this because it really just showed, hey, you human at the end of the day. Well, not human, but we're not afraid of you. We're ready for the Yonkos
You
to
just like everybody else.
type
You got a
shit.
weakness. Everybody got a weakness.
Exactly. So nah, that was great. That was super dope. I like the fact it let Law and Kid talk their shit because even Law crew came. They was like, "Hey, boss, we gotta get out of here. Let's go." And then that nigga Law, it was a really dope panel. Honestly, let me see if I can find it because it was this nigga Law was looking. Well, they was like, "Law, come on, we gotta go," and Law was just like, "Nah, y'all go. I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna keep fucking up Big Mom. Here you go. This was dope. I like this." And Kid still just blasting her through the fucking through the floor.
Lit up.
Said, "Captain, we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. You guys go ahead. I'm handling this shit. If y'all not man enough to be here, go."
He trying to make sure we finish the mission.
Facts. And then Kid's talking his shit. You think the last gasp of an old bag are gonna scare me? Stop it. I came to do a job. I'm gonna finish it. I like that Kid because Kid get a lot of shit talked about him, but these last few chapters he been stepping this shit up. I've been fucking with it. Moving on to what's next. Okay, tell him how many powers does this nigga Law have in his bag? If you were to guess.
We already know his one power is OP, so whatever.
Shit, which one? I feel like all of his powers. I feel like he has like 10 powers now, because apparently he can replicate Cortizone's power. You see that coming?
Wait, what?
Oh, let me. Oh, you must. Oh, yeah, you must have skipped over that. That's honestly, to keep it a buck, I'm not gonna say that's the main factor of them taking down Big Mom, but it was definitely a crucial.
He could do what?
Before Big Mom got shot, before Big Mom got shot through the
Through the thing. Yeah.
right. Remember all the people like falling out because she was taking all their life. Yeah, she's taking their soul. Now another thing, I don't know if Big Mom can use those souls to influence her own life and stretch that out. I'm not sure. That's interesting. I really want to get an answer to that. But
I don't think he could.
I'm maybe I don't know. I don't
But
because you
who
would
else
think
live
with
inside
how
of
many
her?
souls she has because she looks so old, but I don't know if the visual age is really a representation of how many years she has left. Because I know she has a bunch of souls just stored up. But neither here nor there. Before she gets shot down, and everybody's falling out, Law says, I'm gonna handle this the same way the guy saved my life handled it. And he said, silence. And he put Big Mom in that bubble that Cortisone put Law in when he was watching Cortisone die by the
He
flamingo.
did, yeah.
Right. So when he did that, he basically replicated. I don't know how. I don't know if he can replicate other. I don't know, but he basically replicated Cortisone's fruit and made everything inside that bubble silent. So after doing that, nobody else was losing their soul. Another feat for Law. I'm not. Hey, Law is getting
Damn,
some of the most
that's a
W's.
trump card right there.
I didn't
He
even
came
know.
from the bottom. I'm always taking them, but L's at first.
Man, I just keep thinking about all those days in Punk Hazard and Dressrosa, where this nigga Law was getting the dog shit knocked out of him
This nigga was getting mocked.
daily,
Was-
and it was really, I, really upsetting to see. But hey, it's a new day, a new war, new panel. He doing cool shit like this. Um, yeah. So boom, with that power now in his arsenal, how much of a threat do you see Law, or like what different light do you see him in being able to do that? I'm not even fully sure how he's able to do it, but
I mean, it was. I don't think that it may not have nothing to do with his devil fruit. I think he may have just learned that. He was old boy taught him how to do that. I don't know. I don't know how he learned how to. But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
don't lie to me.
He gonna have to write in on how he did that shit. I ain't gonna lie, because he can't just pull that at his ass like that. That's a power you can use. I feel like that's a power that's some reference to a devil fruit. And his devil fruit ain't got shit to do with making somebody be for quiet.
No, yeah, it's referencing cortisone's
I
devil
mean,
fruit.
well, in a way, yeah, you can. He with his devil fruit, you can remove a motherfucker's voice box. But he made the
Right.
complaint. He made the entire room silent.
And I don't think he's substituting sound over here for sound over there. I don't, I don't think so. Well, that might, I don't know. They haven't explained it. I don't know.
They need to explain that. If they know, I would think, oh, put that on his ass. You know, I'm satisfied with that. I need to know why he and how he was able to do
Yeah,
that.
Super Trump didn't see that coming at all. Super Trump card. And while Law is doing that, kids continuously shooting Big Mom through the fucking floor. Um, and it's really showing me how much stamina or strength this attack kid has. Like even though Big Mom is saying all this, saying that it just tickles or whatever, it's letting you know like, nah, this is a very powerful attack. It's got some damage to it. Um, and it's crazy because as Big Mom notices, oh shit, I don't have any, I can't use my devil fruit anymore. I
But she
can't
has
make a
to say
sound.
it, huh?
She gotta like it's like screams. She was yelling
Uh,
out like a call, a siren call, and that's
uh,
how it works. So that's how Law was able to stop people from dying. Um, and as Big Mom notices that she's not able to scream anymore or make any noises, I get at this moment, at this moment, when she sees that she can't reach Prometheus or what's her name, Hera, or even Napoleon,
mm-hmm. It's over with.
I think that's when it's set in for her. Okay, damn, these young niggas really taking me down. Like I'm getting fucked up. This is it for me. And she starts to have these flashbacks, or I guess a self monologue,
She did, yeah.
where she somewhat blames
She
Goldie
blamed Roger,
Rogers,
yeah.
yeah,
She-
for her demise, which is kind of crazy. But I mean, she's not 100% wrong. Like,
You're not wrong.
I mean,
She said this nigga left. His time was over with. Shit, he could have kept going if he wanted to.
if he wasn't sick and dying,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, I think that's a good point that she brought up that Gold Rogers didn't really have to deal with the effects of the things he put into place with the new pirate generation or new pirate era, which is true. But I mean, I feel like personally, I feel like if Gold Rogers was still alive, he would embrace that. he
Yeah,
would
he
be
would.
more for it. Yeah, more people come on. Like
He would
let's
definitely
let's
enjoy
go
it.
on adventures. Be a spirited pirate. Come out to sea. That's the place to be. Um, but no, this is the first time I've ever seen Big Mom in this light. Well, fucking lose. I haven't even seen Luffy Big Mom beat Big Mom. So this was
Probably not.
I,
Well, we're not.
I don't. Yeah, I don't
But
see.
honestly, I don't see why. I don't. Luffy ain't got to be the one to take down every emperor. Like somebody else got to get some. Got
I'm
to
not upset with it.
get some stripes too.
Definitely,
I
especially with
think
him
they earned
taking
some
on
stripes.
Kaido upstairs on the roof.
Exactly.
So you got to give Law and Kid they come up,
Props.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
exactly.
props because shit, they supposed to be the next era of Yonkos as well.
Because think about it. After this, they bounties finna go up
Oh my
through the
gosh,
roof because they just off Big Mom. And then if Luffy beat Kaido, he by itself he's gonna be even higher.
I'm not gonna lie. Luffy beat. I'm sorry. When Luffy beats Kaido, hit bro bounty got to be a minimum of 3 billion, 3 billion. Damn. Yeah, I'm thinking like at
What
least
is
three
it now?
billion. It's like 1.5 billion.
Yeah, she definitely got a double.
Yeah, at least. But
So bag on that boy head.
man, it's crazy. I'm not even sure what Law and Kids is right now. But I know it's jumped up since because I feel like Law's jumped up at Dressrosa, but I have no clue what Kids is. It's been so long since we've seen it. But going on throughout the chapter, after Big Mom loses and crashes through the floor,
Sure.
we see Yamato notices her, and on top of that, we see that Zoro looks dead. Me personally, I don't think Zoro's dead.
Nah, he not dead.
But previous before you can see Zoro laid out, looking slumped, we see Brooke and Robin running through the war zone. Um, what? How do
But
you
it's
think?
it,
Talk to me.
it's but that's during you told me that's during what you call it monologue, huh?
It is. It's doing the monologue. It's doing the monologue.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think Zoro just knocked the fuck out. He ain't
But
dead.
you remember last. But before we get to Zoro, how do you think Robin and Brooke got away? Because I personally didn't think a month ago that I'll be seeing Brooke and Robin running through wherever they're running right now. Because you remember who they was like face to face with a month ago, right? It was the leader of CP0 or CPO, whatever they. That's yeah. And last time I felt like it was two of them. Honestly, I felt like it was two of them. Um,
It did come.
Me personally, I don't think Brooke should be able to handle any of them niggas, especially not the head nigga.
Hey,
Um,
you always find some way though.
I think that Brooke and Robin would have been able to put up a pretty decent fight against one, but I know Robin is exhausted from her fight from a couple months ago.
But
I don't. I literally have no clue how they could have gotten away because I know after we saw them meet face to face, we then saw CPO link up with Kiku's brother. I forget his name, but the nigga with the pistols. They used to
oh yeah,
hang.
yeah, yeah. I know what you
We and that nigga's like, hey, I'm not letting you step aside. I'm not letting you get behind me. Um, if this was any other show, I would think Kiku's brother's dead because he for shit show can't hang with them niggas,
mean. Not
and he
worth
was
it.
already wounded from fighting Kaido. So I'm very curious to know all of that. A lot of shit just happened off screen. Speaking of off screen, back to Zoro. He's laid out. He's slumped. Very last chapter we saw Zoro in. He was visited by the Grim Reaper. Who do you think that is? Because we just confirmed today that it's not Brooke. A lot of people thought it was Brooke that saw him face to face, and that you know which panel I'm talking about. I bet I'd love to show you. Um, yeah, last chapter. I feel like that was last chapter. Zoro was visited by the Grim Reaper right after his fight with Kid. Uh, Personally, I'm assuming that it's a
You fought
hallucination.
Kid or who?
I mean, not Kid. His fight
Oh,
with
really?
King. I mean,
I'm about to
my
say you fought
mistake.
King.
I'm assuming it's a hallucination from the drug that Chopper gave him and the exhaustion because when I first saw it, I didn't even really just know what the fuck I was looking at, um, except the fact it looked like the Grim Reaper. Let me see. You don't remember that shit? Because Zero was like, He was like, who are you? Here it is. What's happening? What's happening? My body. It won't move. Stop. Get away from me. Then that's the last panel we got.
Oh shit! That is the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. So I don't. I don't know. I'm gonna assume it was hallucination. Because what the hell else am I supposed to assume?
That shit crazy.
Unless this is a new character. Either way, Zero looks slumped. But we all know he's not dead because he's that dude. And when you're that guy, you don't die. Hey. Um, moving past that. Finally, thank you, Oda. Rizo's fight is done. He finally beat the earlobe nigga that nobody cared about. One of the most boring fights of the whole chapter, the whole arc, the whole show. I didn't care. I didn't want to care. I don't ever want to see them fight again. For the last 3 chapters of them fighting, do you know how they've been fighting, Trey Sean?
Honestly, it's been so dull. I can't even remember.
Trey Sean, the last 3 chapters, these niggas have been put in a what's it called? They've been paralyzed. They've been in a paralyzed jutsu. Paralysis. They put a paralysis jutsu on each
They
other.
were playing mind games.
They both just froze. They both just been frozen while the fire has been like growing around them. Just standing there. So I wasn't really sure how that standoff was gonna end because if you're both frozen or paralyzed,
Both y'all niggas gonna die.
yeah, it's fire everywhere. What is it like? Do you once you die, does the other person get released or I don't know. But the yellow nigga lost finally, like anybody fucking cared. So moving on, we get to the shit people really want to talk about. I'm gonna pause it.
Somebody here?
Yeah, 3 minutes left.
That's a 20-minute one.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's cool. Shoot, 14. Okay, we finally get to what people actually care about, and that is Momo. Momo's talking to Yamato, and he's doing a damn great job, handling his business. Um, handling his business, saving the capital, saving the flower capital while they saving the flower capital. And as he's talking to Yamato, Yamato is he's telling Yamato that I'm gonna say Zo because I keep forgetting how to pronounce the how do you pronounce it? It starts with a Z. The elephant. Zunsa? Zunisha. He's telling Yamato, hey, Zunisha's on the way. And she used to read Odin's journal all the time. So she's like, oh, you mean the elephant from the journal?
That was Joy Boy's companion.
That was Joy Boy's companion. Didn't know that was a big bomb. Didn't know that. Mama says, hey, he's on the way. And by how he sounds like he's close. What do you think that Zunisha's crime was 800 years ago while he was hanging with Joy Boy?
Wait, okay. First of all, I answer that. Is Joy Boy is Roger or Joy Boy not Roger?
Joy Boy is not Roger.
Okay. I think the fact that she was I think the crime was the fact that she was Joy Boy's companion because Joy Boy was an outlawed by the celestial dragons.
Was he? I really don't know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's from watching the show. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't like Joy Boy.
Mm.
That's why Luffy is the reincarnation. They don't like.
I do believe Luffy is the reincarnation of Joy Boy. I do believe that to be fact. I really do wonder who. Well, they're gonna go more in detail and tell us about the backstory for Joy Boy is gonna be dope as
I
hell.
can't wait
Oh
to
my!
see this.
I don't even know what his face looks like, and I
It's
know
gonna
that's
be
gonna be hard.
great.
Honestly, to keep it a brick, I'll put money right now. Joy Boy is from Skypea.
You think so?
I do. I do. A lot
Why?
of things tie back to Skypea. I do.
Why?
I don't know if you remember, but in like when we first got to Wano, there was like a silhouette where they were talking about Joy Boy in the past, and he
Mm-hmm.
had the drawing of him were like it was not a crown, but it resembled like fire or like the sun, somewhat. And there was something similar to that in Skypea. Not exactly, but similar. And I just know a lot of things tie back to Skypea. And Rogers even, found that poneglyph in Skypea, and so it's a lot of stuff
Okay.
going back.
Yeah.
So I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like maybe like 70. I put 70% sure. Joy Boy's from Skypea, but hey,
I wonder how One Piece is so much.
yeah, a lot of things going on. But yeah, I think for me, what do you think that Zunisha is gonna do once he gets to Zoe, or once he gets to the war?
Zunisha is going to. That's a giant elephant.
Right.
So I think she's gonna help out with Kaido.
You think so?
I think she's gonna help out with that. I'm not sure though. Cause
Okay.
don't she got one of the poneglyphs on her back? The
She has the red poneglyph on her
the
back
road poneglyph.
somewhere in her city. Yes. Um, me, I think. Well, personally, I feel like I know. I feel like she just fucked up all those ships that was in the way.
Yeah, cause she's
The
stepping on. So that's
yeah,
collateral. That's
all
gonna
the
happen
all
easily.
the admirals I was talking about, like storming Wano, to fight or to take over the city once the war was over. I think that shit is dead. I think that Buster Call is gone. I don't think any of those people are there anymore at all.
It's over with.
When Zunisha does get there though, I don't know how, but I definitely think they're gonna do something to help Momo because he's definitely coming for Momo.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and it's crazy because and the fact that he's coming alone, hey, that's reinforcements because the whole city of Zoe is there.
Yeah,
So
the
all
minks
these minks about to come with the moonlight
with the
and
moon.
really in the war. And honestly, yeah, I feel like the war is really closing down now. Especially we're getting to those last few chapters. Very soon Luffy's gonna be fighting or finalizing the fight with Kaido. I can't fucking wait on that. Um, but yeah, I don't.
How much longer do you think we got to we see it at the end, like the end result of Kaido and Luffy? About another month,
Nah, longer than that.
2 months.
I think maybe three. Cause we on break next week, sadly. Oh, that shit made me so mad seeing it. Oh, that shit made me mad. But yeah, we're on break next week. But shit, I think a week after that, we still got a week in February. So I'm hoping I don't because it's not even 100% that the next chapter is gonna be Luffy and Kaido fighting. He could Oda could pull away and go to some other shit. Because it could go back to Brooke and Robin and tell us how the fuck they got away from CPO. I
It
don't know.
could go to fucking my fishman Jinbei. The conversation he was talking about,
I
which
fucking wish.
they got opportunities to revisit.
It's crazy.
They need to revisit that. We want to know
I want to know
what the
about that
awakening.
awakening.
Yeah, I
I
want
want
to
to
know
know
what the
that.
awakening is. Like, come on, bro.
It's so crazy because I feel like we're not about to get that information until after the Rivera or the Reverie,
So
whatever it's
much
called.
shit.
I feel like they about to finalize. They about to wrap this arc up, not quickly by any means, but they're gonna finish this arc. I think I think that fight ends in probably like the next 4 to 6 chapters, maybe eight max. So like 2 or 3 months, and then I don't. I'm not about to get what I want for a while, and I know that. But I'll come to terms with that. Me personally, I'm going
Content still.
to exactly. It's some great art, and Oda doesn't disappoint ever.
Well, unless you tell me how law had a silent shit. Then I'm gonna have to take some points away because he pulled that out of his
Yeah,
ass.
I was a
He
little
didn't pull it
confused.
out of his ass, but how he just learned how to do shit like that? Did he teach him? Like,
Shit, how did he learn how to do these last 3 moves he been doing? Because
I
all
mean, but
Punk has it.
they all like entitled his fruit, so it was like it
Yeah,
makes sense.
because I
But
think this
the
is like
silence and
awakening
shit, that's
to
different.
facts. But hey, hopefully Oda's gonna give us those answers soon. Me personally, I'm gonna give this chapter a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it deeply. I can't fucking wait for the next one. I'm mad that there is a break. I hate breaks, but hey, gotta get them sometime. What about you, Trey? What you giving this
I'm gonna give
chapter?
it a 10. I fuck with it.
10.
Yeah, I like this
It was
chapter.
hard.
It was
It was a
hard.
really good chapter.
Big Mom gone, man. We ain't gotta worry about that fat bitch no more. No.
Hey, I think yeah. Hey, shout out to Law and Kid doing a great job on tag team with Big Mom. I didn't see, any of that. I didn't
Now
see the
I ain't
ending
gonna lie.
coming at all.
I didn't think that I didn't think that they was gonna be able to do it like in the beginning of the chapter. I thought it
Mhm.
was gonna be like Sanji or no, not Sanji, but Zoro.
Zero. I
But
wouldn't have been surprised.
because he got that Odin sword, he can do. He could have did it,
It wouldn't have surprised me at all either.
But whatever.
But yeah, man. Great chapter. Great reviews from us. Put in the comment section down below what y'all think about the chapter. What y'all want to see next chapter after the break. Like, comment, subscribe. Till next time. Peace. We just vented.